Hi, Sunnies. Welcome to Beaming Light. I am Danita. Beaming stands for bold, enlightened, aware, mature, insightful, nurturing, grateful. Light stands for loving, intelligent, generous, honest, and tactful. Yes, y'all, I'm feeling myself because I got my hair straight, got my nails done. You know what I'm just saying? I feel like a brand new me. You know what I'm saying? Oh, let me tell you something. Ladies and some fellas, if nobody's giving you your flowers, go get your own. Treat yourself. Self-care. Self-care is important. God wants you to take care of yourself. I need to start hitting the gym, walking or something. We're gonna get to that later. But anyway, welcome to my channel where I talk about my personal experiences, relate them to song lyrics and the song lyrics of Bible verses to make it make sense in today's society. Yes, loves. So let's get into the topic of this video. We're gonna look at Psalm 118, 7 through 10. Bonnie and Clyde is magic. Again, Psalm 118, 7 through 10. Bonnie and Clyde is magic. Bonnie and Clyde by Beyonce and Jay-Z. And Magic by Future. Voila, magic. Voila, magic. All right. Yes. Y'all. So, what's been going on? Talk to me. Me, same OD. Talking to the same OG. You know what I mean? Y'all, I talk about self-care, give yourself flowers, get your nails done, just do things to make yourself feel good. And, fellas, it ain't nothing wrong with you going out here, getting a manicure or a pedicure just to keep your feet looking nice. If that's what treat yourself, get a massage, whatever, treat yourself. You know what I'm saying? Do something for you. Do something for you. Love on you. We are in a season of self-care and moving forward in life. Forward, not backwards, forward. We're moving forward because you can't recreate the past. The past is the past. You can't go back to that place. You can't you can, you know what I'm saying, reminisce, and that's about it. Like, talk about memories, but you cannot go back to the past. Y'all, I swear I went to the same party, the same event, right? 2 years in a row. And the same girl told the same story each time. And I was like, that's that stuck mentality. That's that stuck cycle. I'm moving forward. I don't want to talk about the past anymore. I want to talk about what God is doing right now for me. I've let go of the past, and I'm encouraging you, Sunnies, to let it go too, because whatever happened in the past, it happened and happened for you, not to you. That lesson is going to turn into your blessing, but you first have to seek God, love on Him, trust in Him, date Him. If you're a lady, whatever your preference is. And if whatever, or you could befriend Him, however it looks for you. I'm dating Jesus, and it's been getting really serious. He's amazing. I don't know who's going to top Jesus. But, you know what I mean? Like, that's your standard. Your standard should be Jesus. If a woman or a man is not on a Jesus standard, then it's kind of like, when I say keep your standards as high as your heels, I'm not saying like, he got to have this, it's not material. Because let me tell you, material things come and go. Like, that stuff is not promised. That is not promised. And that's what I want a lot of people to understand. Like, this is what it is about getting on a higher frequency, higher elevation, higher love vibration, because you are grounded and humble into knowing that those things are not promised, but you are elevated to know that God has beautiful things for you, and you trust in that. You trust and you love Him. When you gonna love on God? Y'all, because I'm moving forward. The past is the past is done. You know, I've realized when you give the devil energy, that's when he want to come out and play. I ain't playing with you, devil. I ain't got time for that. I'm talking to God. You listen. I'm talking to God right now. You think I got time to be playing with the devil? No. Nope. God said I ain't got time. You ain't got time to be dealing with him. Like you ain't got time for that devil. Like you ain't got time for it. Baby, come over here. Trying to kill my son Jesus. God said he want to hook you up with Jesus. Listen. That's the best matchmaker you could ever have is God. Patty, who? $1 million what? No. And ain't no shade to her and what she do. I'm just saying, the best matchmaker is God. Because God knows you. He formed you in your mother's womb. He knows what you need. He knows what you desire deeply. God knows things that you desire in your heart that you wouldn't even think of. See, I'm clumsy, y'all. Let's scoot this back. Like he knows things that you wouldn't even think of. Like things that are so unimaginable to you or so like that could never happen. Like that's the stuff that God has for you. The stuff that you would think would never happen is God's promise. Now, this is discernment, right? Because you don't want to get into a place where you think like, where it's like a destructive that will never happen, where it's like it's a misery loves company that will never happen, or it's like it's an intention, like the intentions behind that is just bad. It's just spiteful. People move with a lot of spiteful intentions. They really do. Excuse me. They move with a lot of spiteful intentions. I guess that's confirmation. I'm burping like that. You know, for whatever unresolved issues that they have within themselves that they're projecting onto you. It's to me, it is so funny how like song lyrics, right, can resonate with the Bible verses, and then like some therapy terms that resonate with the Bible, like projection, narcissism. Like a lot of that stuff is in the Bible, y'all. This is our pamphlet. This is like our guide to being better as humans. Whether it's the Bible or the Quran, right? Like whatever your spirituality represents, whatever book that is, where it's uplifting humanity to a higher love vibration, higher love frequency, so we can all just be on one accord and love each other in like unity. It has a lot, it resonates a lot with therapy as well. I see why a lot of Black people would say, like, Jesus, they don't need therapy, they got Jesus. I can understand that to an extent. I can understand like the faith in Jesus, but therapy helps to get it out, because you do the trauma, the pain, the experiences, the negative experiences that you've had, you do have to talk about it. You can't hold that stuff in. You have to let it out, and you have to dig deep. And this is why digging deep is so powerful through communication, because once you start talking about it, you start pulling out more and more that you didn't even think that was in there that was bothering you, because you have just been swallowing these emotions, swallowing these feelings, swallowing these traumas, and acting like they don't exist. And they are hindering you from your progress and moving forward. So when you start talking about it, it's like you're digging up stuff, and you get to that root, and you yank that root out, you pull it out from the root, and it's just like, wow, a weight has been lifted. See, a lot of people don't want you to talk about things or to dig and to start that process, because then it brings up things about them. it makes them look bad. It puts them to shame and embarrassed. If you don't know how to handle the emotions behind it, emotional intelligence is a beautiful thing to have. When you get to the stage, I just saw this, Amarian said this. When you get to the stage and the level of being unbothered, I be trying to tell people like, that's cute, that's adorable, okay? But let me keep moving and doing what I gotta do. He also said something that's very true too. He said, don't want to mess with someone who is peaceful, because people who are very peaceful are going to do anything to protect their peace. It's like a Malcolm X mentality, by any means necessary. You can't take people's peace for weakness. Just because they have love in their heart and they have a desire for everyone to get along and they have a desire for peace and stay out of drama doesn't mean that they're the one to play with. Those are the people you want to test the least. Keep saying da 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 da. Don't test my gangsta. Da 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 da. No. Na 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 na. You'll find out you're a wankster and your ass gotta go. See, I've been lyrical exercising. I'm building up my bars. Bars. But no, like seriously, you don't want to mess with people who are peaceful. Peace is a beautiful thing to come by. Peace, love, trust, honesty, communication, good communication, positive energy, healing, compassion, growth. These are invaluable qualities. These are things that you cannot put money on. Unconditional love, you can't put a value on that. That's why I said, don't look at material things. You got to look at the inside of people, because people have conditional terms on love, y'all. They will have conditional terms on love. Like, you have to go to the ER, to the hospital. They don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I understand some people don't like to go to the hospital. I get that. But it's like another thing when someone just like refuses, or it's like, like, or people don't like to see people sick. Like, I don't like to go visit sick people. It's like, but people can't help it if they sick. I knew somebody who was like in a real serious relationship, like real serious relationship, and she had an issue. She had to go to the ER, and the dude she was with was like, all right, you good, and left and went to, it's not funny. I'm laughing at the situation, not the people. But it's like, damn. And you could tell when people feel some type of way about that kind of stuff. Like, some people just don't want to be around sick people. They don't like it. They don't like it. And it's not that you want to be sick, but it's just like the unfortunate circumstance of life. It happens. Like, that's just an example. But, like, I say it to say, like, this is what unconditional love looks like. Unconditional love is being there for someone. It's like not giving up on them. Like, people go through periods. Like, they go through downfalls. They have moments. And it's like, unconditional love is saying, I'm not leaving your side, and I know you're going through something. I'm going to be here for you. And it's okay. Like, I'm going to be here to do whatever I can to help you. That's unconditional love. Sometimes people will show that though too, and then like still be lying, manipulating, using it as a way to like leverage over you for something else. You know what I'm saying? Like that bargaining tool. That's not unconditional love. That's conditional, because it's like, okay, so you did this so you can go do that. No. But it's like, this is why it's important to put your love and your trust in God, because when you do that, you find the love and trust of yourself. And like I said, God is the best matchmaker. He gonna match you with the best partner in life that you can have. He's gonna match you with the best friends, with family that may not even be blood related to you, that may just resonate with the type of person you are, match your vibe, match your frequency. He's your best matchmaker. He's gonna match you with the best co-workers. You know what I'm saying? You put your faith and your trust in him and your love in him. He's gonna match you with the best neighbors if you put your trust and love in him. God is gonna match you. But you gotta let him do it. You gotta go to him. You gotta talk to him. You gotta connect. Let me go into the Bible verse. Psalm 118, 7 through 10 says, "The Lord taketh my part with that them help me. Therefore shall I see my desire upon them that hate me." Let me say that one more time. "The Lord taketh my part with that them help me. Therefore shall I shall see my desire upon that them hate me. Upon them that hate me." So like this resonates with Psalm 23 to me. It is better to trust in the Lord than to put confidence in man. Y'all heard that? It is better to trust in the Lord than to put confidence in man. I feel like I gotta say these double today. Hold on. All right, verse 9. "It is better to trust in the Lord than to put confidence in princes. All nations compass me, but in the name of the Lord will I destroy them." God said, don't put your trust in no man. Don't put your trust in no prince. Put your trust in him. It is better to trust in the Lord. I'm going to Bonnie and Clyde real quick. "Look for me, young, cruising on the west side highway." All right, so I'm going to look at verse 1. He says, "How hard she rides with me, the new Bobby and Whitney. The only time we don't speak is during Sex in the City. She gets carry fever, but soon as the show's over, she's right back to being my soldier, because mama's a rider and I'm a roller. Put us together, how they gonna stop both us? Whatever she lacks, I'm right over her shoulder. Whenever mouth check, mommy is keeping me focused. So let's lock this down like it's supposed to be. The O3, Bonnie and Clyde is Hove and B. Holla. Y'all, whenever you off track, who keeping you focused? God. Stop playing. Y'all need to stop with me. Who is keeping you focused when you're off track? God. I promise you, calling his name, he's gonna put you back on focus. God, I don't know. All right, let me go, God. Let me do this. Whenever you lack something, who is right over your shoulder, making sure that you have what you need? Might not be when you want it, but it's always on time. God. God. Let me read that again. Ooh. Ooh, I just looked at this verse and God, how hard she rides with me? How hard you riding for God? How hard you riding for God? You ain't riding for God. You ain't thugging for the Lord. You're not thugging for the Lord. Stop playing with me. You're not thugging for God. You ain't a thug for God. You'll be a thug for these streets though. You'll be a dope boy moving that cash though, but you ain't a thug for God. The birds are chirping. That is confirmation. Y'all be out here thugging for everybody else, but y'all can't thug for the Lord. I'm a thug. I'm a thug for God. Ooh, how hard she rides with me. The new Bobby and Whitney. Whatever she lacks, I'm right over her shoulder. God said, whatever you lack, I got you. I'm right over your shoulder. Just turn to me. Just call my name. I want to go down to Beyonce's part real quick. "And so I put this on my life. Nobody or nothing will ever come between us, and I promise to give my life, my love and my trust. If you was my boyfriend, put this on my life. The air that I breathe and all that I believe in, I promise to give my life, My love and my trust, if you was my boyfriend. I done gave God my love and my trust because he's my boyfriend. Like, I put it on my life. I put it on my life because at the end of the day, my soul matters. My soul goes to God. My soul matters. Where my soul goes, where my energy goes, where my inner goddess goes at the end of the day, is going to God. So I'm a thug for him. I'm riding hard for him. I'm riding hard for God. Woo. See, ooh, the birds are outside chirping, y'all. Confirmation 555, something new on the way. Promise to give my life, my love and my trust if you was my boyfriend. God is my, listen, like God hooked me up with Jesus. So like, you know what I'm saying? God's my father-in-law, I guess you could say. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm not going to put an earthly term to it. I'm just going to say I'm thugging and riding for the kingdom of heaven. Confirmation the bird just chirped again. That's what I'm doing. God got me. He got me. Like, I'm good with God. Because God is magic. Voila, magic. Voila, magic. Let me go into future magic real quick. Y'all, the Spirit of the Lord is here. When I tell you all up and through me, just love God, y'all. I just don't even understand. I don't think y'all understand how much I love him. Like, I really love him. Like, y'all, I can't, I'm not even in love. I don't even love him. I am in love with him. I am in love with God. Who wouldn't be? Are you kidding me? The man who created everything? How can you not be in love with someone who created so much beauty? He created this. Do you see how gorgeous these flowers are? He did that. God did it. Look inside yourself. Where's your beauty at? God created that. He created your inner beauty. The outside looks don't matter, y'all. Listen, if you ugly on the inside, you ugly on the outside. Period. Period. If you ugly on the inside, you are ugly on the outside. Period. I keep trying to tell y'all. God don't like ugly and he not too fond of cute. He don't care about that. He care about what's in your heart. What's in your soul. All right, let's go to, I don't really know. Like, I was listening to Magic earlier, but I don't have Futures Flow, so I'm just going to read it. Okay. Off the top, I'm bossed up. You ain't making money. Don't talk to us. I'm steady stacking that guaca. Ball harder than when you do. I'm sorry. Ball harder than you when I'm locked up. Let's skip down. Where is it at? Fish telling out the park lot, leaving Magic. Two bad bitches. I got them out. Magic. The way I made it work disappear. Call it magic. Sipping on that purple and that yellow, drinking Magic. Voila, magic. You know, he goes on, voila, magic, voila, magic, voila. Fish telling out the parking lot, leaving Magic. Sipping on purple and yellow, drinking Magic. I like this part. The way I made it work disappear, call it magic. You know, the way that God makes things work out for you in your life, and he makes the bad seem to like just disappear, that's magic. Like the way he just allows, it just disappears, goes by to the wayside. The past is disappear. Voila, magic. God did that. So you mean to tell me, man, a being who has brought you through your worst times, you probably didn't even know God did that. He did. Your worst times. Saw something in you when you didn't see it in yourself. You saw your inner beauty when you couldn't find your inner beauty for yourself. took you out, made it disappear. Voila magic. This is why you ain't gotta fight with people. You ain't gotta beg people. You ain't gotta argue with people. You don't need to prove yourself to nobody. None of that. None of that. None of that. All that. Yep. No. Disappear voila magic. I'll show you with my actions. I'm not gonna sit here and use these words. I don't have time for that no more. Confirmation. I don't have time for that no more. It is all about using actions. I'm about to say magic, but actions. It's about actions. Listen, like, I don't know about you, but me and God, Bonnie and Clyde, and that's magic. And that's on Sunny Vibes. That's my favorite part of the message. But, like, I really get into the word, you guys, and I hope that it resonates with you. You Sunnies, you know your girl loves you. I am here for you. I am praying for y'all, Sunnies. We're going to get on this love vibration. We're going to get everybody around us on this love vibration because people all over the world need love, okay? Everybody needs love. Everybody deserves love. But we got to show people that we want to be the change in the world. We want to be the change in our families. We want to be the change in the friend group. We want to be the change in the community. We want to be the change. It starts with us. I love you, Sunny. Stay humble, stay grateful, be a beaming light in your community. Pay it forward with a random act of kindness today. And did I say everything? Yeah, I think I said everything. If not, you know what it is. I love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. Mwah. Love you. Give yourself flowers, whatever that looks like for you. All right? Love you guys. Stay humble, stay grateful. And until the next one.